All right, y'all live here with Boxing Casino for life.
I mean, what are you doing right now? Are you trying to go live or are you doing a test?
No, we going live right now. This is the test.
What are you doing?
Let me talk to you, man. As you saw the title, Kev, you saw what it said, right? Do you want to see Tyson Fury versus Deonty Wilder 3?
All right, hold on. Let me stop this right here. What's going on? All right, so what are we talking about? The fight?
Yeah, does anybody want to see Wilder versus Fury 3?
Not me, but a lot of people do. They want to see, like, casual fans. They will want to see the rubber match. They feel like it's 1-1 now, so they want to see it. But I don't think it's for Deontay. I don't think he needs to fight Wilder right now. I think he needs a tune-up before he can even think about getting back in there with Fury.
So listen, a lot of people feel that Fury won both fights. They felt he won the first one, and they felt
I thought
Fury
he won both fights. I thought he won both fights. He won the first fight, and he won the second.
I had it 7-5 for Tyson Fury, but the 2 knockdowns is what made it a draw. That's how I had it. So that means you had Fury winning at least 8 rounds.
That's correct. In the last fight,
Cash Money said Wilder needs a new trainer. Do you think that's true? Or Cash Money saying he needs a new trainer?
It's no matter what trainer you bring in there, if they're not doing the things that they need to do in the camp, if they just gonna do it their own way, then what's the point?
You know, a friend of mine I was talking to earlier on the phone, he's when I say very casual boxing fan, he's only going to watch like the pay-per-view fights. He don't really care about everybody else. And he asked me earlier, said, how did he ask me? He was asking about Deontay Wilder not having boxing skills and all that. And he asked me, he said, how does he have 40-something fights and he can't really box? All he relies on is power. He said, does he need new trainers? And I told a guy, I said, listen, your trainers can teach you how to box all day long. But when you're in that ring, you go right back to the familiar. You go back to the thing that you said that believes going to work for you, no matter what the trainer tells you in the corner. Is that a true assessment, Kev?
I would say it is. I think that's pretty much true because I saw what happened. Once he got hurt, he went into resort to the same thing that he always do.
Which is what?
Big right hand. That's it. He started looking for the right hand, set up the big right hand. That's all he tried to do. He didn't have any plan.
So, Kev, tell everybody what you told me earlier on the phone. You said you went back and you watched the fight, and you said technically Deontay was bleeding from his ear in the second round and not the third, like most people thought.
Well, he wasn't bleeding from it. That's when it got busted. It was swelling up in the second round. He got hit at the 23-second mark of the second round with a jab right hand, right on the eardrum. And that's what busted his eardrum. Ever since then, he was messed up. The whole third round, he was all discombobulated. And then the blow to the back of the head that was it. His legs was completely gone after that.
All right, so Carcino, Thomas Moreland says, salute fam. What's up, Thomas? Give you a shout out. Listen, Cash Money, Thomas, any of y'all want to donate to that Patreon, feel free, my brother. Or you want to drop something in the cash chat. Or what is that? That's here, Kev, the super chat. You can donate money through super chat. The Upsetters told Cash Money Breland is a good trainer. But the other guy named is Jay Diaz. Him and man, matter of fact, Jay and Mark Breland, have they been with him from the very beginning? I know Jay was, but what about Mark Breland, Carcino? Was he there from the very beginning as well in the Olympics?
Yeah, very beginning. He been with him
Yeah.
since. Yeah, he been with him since he was in the Olympics.
So Cash Money. So here's the thing, Cash Money, and what Upsetters is saying, man. Jay Diaz, which is the white guy, Mark Breland, former champion. They've been with Deontay ever since. Because Deontay started what in his 20s, Kev, I believe. He didn't
Yep,
start
he's been
boxing until
20.
what, 5. Yeah, and then he went up, and that's what. And a lot of y'all don't know. That's why he's called a Bronze Bomber. He went to the Olympics. That's how he went with the name, the Bronze Bomber, because he won bronze at the Olympics. But Deontay got a late start in boxing. We talking about 25 years old. Most fighters are fighting, what, Kev, 12, 13, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He got a good
Yeah,
career amateur background. Honestly, even though Deontay has 40 something fights, a lot of his stuff is really on the job training. Would you say that's a fair assessment?
very fair. He was a football player, and he got hurt.
Oh, he got hurt as a football player?
Yeah,
And
and
Kevin,
messed. I
uh-huh.
think he messed his knee up, and he ended up going transferring over to boxing because his daughter was sick, and she wasn't healthy, and all of these things that was going on with her health.
Right. Yeah, so I already asked Carcina that, but Cash Money, Thomas, the upsetters, do y'all want to see Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 3? So Cash Money Kev said he needs to learn how to fight on the inside. And Cash Money said, yeah, but B Hop, he had a late start also.
Well, B Hop was
I
already
agree, but
boxing
early
training,
success done is
and plus B Hop went to jail. Well, B Hop was he was already doing some semi training, but it was not what you people think.
right. The upsetter said, yes, I like to see a third fight. So, Carcino, if there was a third fight, who do you think will win the third fight if they were to fight again?
Um, I think Fury would win. I think it would be.
So, do you think that Fury is just, everybody always says there's. You think Fury is that guy that just has Deontay's number?
It's not that. It's the style. He faced him before. He's never faced anybody. Wilder's never faced anybody that throws those kind of feints like Wild. I mean, like Fury, and he's normally faced a
Right.
bunch of former football players that come forward fighters. So they don't really feint. They just come right in, and you could catch him. Now the problem that he faced in this fight is he landed the right hand early in the fight. It's just that he actually got hurt because Fury did exactly what he did, fight like a big man. He came in and put a lot of pressure on him early, and made Wilder have to, because Wilder
Mhm.
likes to sit there and think on how he's going to set up the shot, but he had to adjust early and basically be on the ball at his feet, and he's not a counter puncher, so Fury didn't have to fear him getting hit with a left hook counter shot, which was there all night. But he knows that Wilder's not going to throw it. Wilder don't know how to defend himself when you let the hands go. He don't know how to use his arm to just protect himself. So you can
Mm,
easily land what you want to if you throw a feint, get him out of position, and come with jab right hand and load up on it. And that's what he did. He did a lot of step in jabs and putting his whole weight behind the punches. He was really fighting like a big man.
right. And look right here, Carcino. Hey, your mic muted back out, Carcino. The upsetter said Fury. is unstoppable if he always fight like he fought last night. Cash Money says, I think a lot of people will beat him. Now they see how to beat him, and he can't throw the right hand going backwards. And the upsetter said Fury's him was amazing. What do you think about that so far, Carcino? What they commented on here?
Uh, who commented? Oh, you talking
Let's
about?
start with
Oh, you talking
the
about in the
upsetter.
chat?
Yeah, in the chat. The upsetter says Fury is unstoppable if he always fight like he fought last night. What do you think about that?
Okay. Yeah, I can come in. Hopefully, I don't know what's going on here. Uh,
There you go. I found a way to click on their name and put what they said in the chat. Do you see it?
yeah, I seen that. I'm talking about my mic here. Keep.
Oh, no, there it is again. Let me unmute
Yeah.
it. There you
Okay, there it is. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but
go. So let's start with the upsetters right here. What do you think about what he just said right now?
it's
All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Carcino's mic keeps muting out. I'm not sure why it's doing that.
I
But
don't know
while we're waiting for
why
Carcino,
I'm doing this either.
I'll
But
answer.
if he fought that way, will he be unstoppable? It's hard to say because he was fighting like that against Deontay Wilder. He made a lot of mistakes in that fight, but he wouldn't fight that way with every fighter. He wouldn't fight AJ that way. He exposed himself a lot to be countered, and a lot of different shots would have hurt him. Like if he fought AJ like that, he probably would have been knocked out because Anthony Joshua would have caught him for sure. Would have
All right, Carcino muted up.
Wilder's not gonna throw that punch, but Joshua would have threw a counter left hook. But
Right. All
he
right.
would beat AJ a different way. He knows he
Right.
can't do the same fight with Anthony Joshua. It would be similar, but it wouldn't be as it would be more strategic on boxing, and then he'll be a big man and tie him up and smother his punches. Rather,
Yeah, you might mute it out again.
yeah, with Wilder, he just knows Wilder wants to land the right hand.
Right. So look at this, Kev. So also from Cash Money, he says here, I think a lot of people will beat him. Now they see how to beat him. He can't throw the right hand going backwards. Is that true? Can Deontay throw or not throw the right hand going backwards? Does Cash Money knows what he's talking about?
Well, no one can throw the right hand going backwards. It's hard when you don't. Yeah, he doesn't have the footwork to fight on his back foot.
All right. So let's look at this one. We got here we go. The upsetters. Fury's step and jab with all that weight behind him was amazing. Do you agree? I'm mute the mic. Let me unmute you. There you
Okay, there it is. It was great.
go. All right. Got here. It takes too long for water to time and set up punch.
He just needs to learn different variations of throwing punches. He just knows one way, measure and throw. That's not going to work all the time.
Right. We got Trigga Cheese, sup dog. Hey, what's going on, Trigger? How's it going? The upsetters. AJ thinks he's a boxer now. I think AJ always was a boxer. He just had power when he boxed. Even though he had a lot of knockouts, I didn't ever consider him just a right-handed. I'm gonna knock you out. AJ always boxed. What do you think, Kev?
Yeah, he was a boxer, but he's not a knockout artist like that. He was just scoring a lot of knockouts because of what he was doing, but he's more of a boxer and using his lateral movement, things of that nature, more than Wilder. More of
All
a
right.
versatile fighter.
Right.
I don't know why this is happening.
Yeah, I don't know why, man. You're for some reason your mic just keeps going to mute a lot. But Trigga Cheese says Wilder needs to work on the left better. I was telling somebody the other day, Carcina, that Deontay, when he really throws his jab with conviction, I think it's one of the best jabs out there as far as heavyweights.
I wouldn't say all that.
You don't think Deontay Wilder has a great jab when he uses it?
No, I've probably seen him throw one
Great
good
jab.
jab a fight. I do not. His jab is like it's not orchestrated right at all. It don't look like it has any intentions on it whatsoever, and it looks like a pawing jab rather than a hard stiff jab. And it's like his balance is off. He's always throwing it when he's not even set properly to really put anything on the jab. Fury was hitting him with different feints and different up jabs. He was doing
Mm-hmm.
all kind of things with Wilder with these jabs, throwing him off speed. He was doing a lot in this fight, but he knew to jump on him, go to the body when his legs was out. When he saw Wilder was hurt, he was going right back to the body. Boom, 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 attacking the body. And that's something he didn't do the first fight that I felt he did a lot better in this fight.
Right. Now Tyson Fury has a great jab.
Yeah, yeah, because he's a boxer, you know. He could box from southpaw stance or conventional. So yeah, he's definitely a switch hitter. He can do whatever. His whole family is boxers.
Now, Kev, didn't you say the undercard with Gerald Washington and Charles Martin? Isn't Charles Martin the one that had the IBF title and then he turned around and lost it to AJ? And didn't he have a mental breakdown going around doing videos talking about he's God?
Something like that is his rap name or whatever. It was a gimmick. But yeah, it's the same guy.
Yeah.
Former football player.
So basically, we had two football players going against each other.
Yeah. And I guess a football player won. I don't even know who won the fight.
Right.
That's how disinterested I wasn't watching it. Gerald Washington in that fight.
Right.
Al Heyman buddies.
Trigger Cheese says Wilder needs to take someone else before he get back in there with Tyson Fury. Do you agree?
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
He got 30 days.
And
So,
I really think he needs to take a year off. If his leg is really hurt like that and he has these nooks and crannies, he just needs to take a whole year off just to recoup and let your body just heal and rest up.
well, he could take the proper time, but he got 30 days to decide if he's going to exercise the rematch or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's another person, Central Texas boxing. Wilder needs to change his team. So many people talk about he needs to change the team. What do y'all think about Deontay needs to get better? Why has it got to be the team? And he's got two coaches, Coach Jay Diaz and former world champ Mark Breland. So Central Texas boxing, why does he need to change teams? Why not Deontay just work on his craft and get better? Do you really think that if he gets somebody else in there, he's going to get better? Technical skills has not improved.
Nope. Hadn't
And then
improved at all.
will Wilder ever have the same confidence after this loss? I don't think it discouraged his confidence.
No.
Wilder's going to he is going to have the same confidence because he always has that right hand he knows he can knock you out with.
Yep. You're 100% right.
What's next for Fury in y'all opinion? Well, the big thing would be for him to pack out 90,000 Wimbledon can hold, or whatever stadium that is, or O2 Arena, wherever it's at. He can definitely fight Anthony Joshua to unify all the titles.
I would love
But
that.
I don't think Anthony Joshua wants to fight Tyson Fury, in my opinion.
I don't think so either. And here,
So
that's where we are. But Bob Arum says he can make it happen.
So Central Texas says, I think he's doing his part, talking about Wilder. He needs to bring new training to the table. If you say so, that's what you think. So, Kev, a lot of people were upset with Mark Breland for throwing in the towel. But I think it was the right call. I think he needed to save Wilder from himself. And we all know Wilder go out on a shield, but you got to think about your family and all the other stuff that's going on.
Absolutely correct. So,
Cash money, he's not going to get Roger Mayweather. Roger's not even in the best of health. Kev, nobody's seen Roger in what, 2 years now? 3?
I've seen him within 2 years.
I mean, like working a corner.
Roger ain't gonna work in the quarters anymore. He can't.
Yeah, he's done. All right, we want to thank Carcino for his time, taking the time out of his busy schedule. We're going to have some more StreamYards. I appreciate Carcino coming on to help me with this. Until next time, fight fans, Sean, for Boxing Social of the Sports and Carcino, we signing out. Peace.